Blog Talk Radio.
Hello. Welcome to blogtalkradio.com. You are now online with Andrea.
I'm Sean, and I'm homeless. I could pass for a regular passerby, a regular, we call them civilians.
Well, I'm on the street again. What is that? I'm on the street. I ain't got a place to stay. It's cold and damp in a hobo's camp. So that's what makes me. That's what hurts me. That's what really hurts me.
My name is Bill from St. Paul, Minnesota. I was born here. And I'm homeless right now. See, I took care of my dad for 12 years, and then he died. And then, like everything else, the nursing home costs and all that stuff just ate up the house. So I lost the house. I was out on the street. It just happened so quick. It took me a while to learn how to be homeless. What do? A lot of stuff you got to learn. I mean, where the bathrooms are, if you don't know where the bathroom, where the showers are. It takes about a month to figure out really what's going on. The homeless people, I'll tell you one thing, they all stick together. It's a real difficult life being homeless. And it's lonely too. 6 o'clock in the morning, there's nowhere to go. You just wander the streets. It just gets real lonely. I don't want to be here all winter because I don't want to freeze to death. But this place is full, and you have nowhere to put you. You have to walk the streets all night. You can freeze to death. I know a lot of people that froze to death.
No. My name is Tashina. I'm 9 years old and I'm homeless. I've been home for 2 years. It feels hard to be homeless. Being homeless is scary, sad, and it's embarrassing because people tease you for living in a place like this.
There's more and more homeless people that you see every day.
They just seem that we don't exist. We do exist, and there's a lot of us. And I can tell you, St. Paul, Minneapolis, there's thousands. You just don't realize it. Maybe they'll go away if you don't see them. But they're not going to go away. And there's more every day. I see new faces every day.
There's more and more homeless people that you see every day. Every people come down here from 19, 18 to 70.
I believe they should help us.
All ages.
Say you work out at Ford. They shut down for a month, 2 months. You're low on the list. You lose your job. How long does it take to lose your house if you don't make a payment?
I believe they should help us.
I believe there's a lot of people that are just on the edge. I think it'll happen so quick to people, they don't even know what they're going to do about it. They'll be totally lost. The man can come in and take their house, and then what do?
My name is Toy, and I'm homeless. One, I really believe that probably 70% of people in this country are just one paycheck away from being homeless.
This is a tough country to live in. I mean, you don't want people homeless. Help them out a little bit.
I believe they should help us. I believe they should help us. I mean, I worked for a long time. Before I came home, I worked 2 jobs.
It'd be kind of nice if a guy could get a bus card to go look for a job instead of have to walk 16 miles to a place.
There needs to be more reasonable housing. Hey, man, I'm on the street. I'm really on the street. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Hustler, muscler. I wanna just have my own place, have my own thing. Something wrong with that. What is the purpose of life? Let me ask you.
Welcome. You are now online with Andrea here on Blog Talk Radio. And whether you are on the phone line, on the Internet, listening, chatting, or blogging, listening to us live or reviewing one of our archives, we are so happy to have you with us. For those of you who would like to call in, the call-in number is 347-426-3895, 347-426-3895. And we will be opening up the phone lines later in the show. And for those of you who would like to chat, please join our chat room. It is open, but you must be registered with Blog Talk to chat in our chat rooms. Today, the topic of our program is the faces of homelessness in America. And that powerful opening that you heard is called The Land of 10,000 Homeless, Minnesota. It is the first track from the CD Give Us Your Poor, which was produced by Appleseed Recordings. It is a fundraising CD produced to help the homeless, and I encourage you to visit the Appleseed recording website, which is appleseedrec.com, appleseedrec.com, to find out more about the Give Us Your Poor project and to, of course, order the CD. We will be playing a few selections from this CD throughout the program today, as well as speaking with representatives from the National Coalition on the Homeless, including the acting executive director, Michael Stoops, and Michael O'Neill, director of the Faces of Homelessness Speakers Bureau. We will also feature a couple of poems by blogtalkradio.com host Judy Joy Jones from her book, The Bones of the Homeless, which is available on Amazon.com. Now, when I learned about Judy's book, I was inspired to do this program, and when I contacted the National Coalition for the Homeless and spoke with Michael O'Neill, who gave me the staggering numbers of homelessness here in the United States, I just couldn't believe it. This shocking realization, coupled with the huge number of foreclosures that are happening right now, which will ultimately lead to more homeless Americans, I just felt that this was a topic that needs to be talked about. Now, here are some of the numbers. 3.5 million people in the United States experienced homelessness last year. Out of that, 1.3 million were children, 400,000 veterans. There are a lot of misconceptions about the homeless. You should know that 44% of homeless people work part-time or full-time. So many are working, but they are not making enough to support an affordable place to live. 26% have an addiction. 25 to 30% have mental illness. 600,000 families were homeless last year, and out of this statistic, about 13% cited domestic violence as a leading factor in their homelessness. 14% of the homeless population are single women, and 60 to 70% of people who are homeless do not have health insurance. Now, $17.32 an hour is what the average American needs to make per hour with a 40-hour work week, 52 weeks per year, to afford a 2-bedroom apartment at fair market rent. Most people are just 1 or 2 missed paychecks away from becoming homeless, which means the potential for the number of homeless to rise in this sagging economy is mind-boggling and heart-wrenching. After looking at these staggering statistics, I began to wonder about the people behind the numbers. Numbers can be so impersonal and oftentimes difficult to relate to. So while I want to look at the numbers, the statistics, what I really want to focus on is the people, the faces of homelessness in America. Some of the people behind these statistics, and please note that if people are homeless, it also means that they are hungry as well.